Hi guys, and welcome back to Rob's Arsenal Recap. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful for all my subscribers. It's a young channel, it's a new channel, up and coming channel, and so far you guys have been watching my content. I'm very grateful. So going forward, I would like for you to leave a comment to say basically what you would enjoy seeing going forward, because I'll be doing lots of bits of different stuff. I'll be doing like a news section, I'll be doing a gossip section, and also I'll be continue doing what I'm doing so far. So let me know what basically you're interested in, and going forward we can build together, because my foundation subscribers are going to be the groundwork. They're going to be that's going to be the future of this channel. They're going to have the most say, and going forward this is what I'm going to structure the channel to be like. I'm going to try to stick to upload time. I'm going to try to stick to 8 in the morning. So we see Nicolas Pepe. It is understand that Nicolas Pepe received a proposal from Saudi Arabia Al Shabab. Arsenal looking for a fee around 2 million. Representatives are out in Saudi to work on to complete a deal. Now, for me, I've been crying out for Pepe to leave for a very long time now. Pepe has served his purpose. He was rubbish basically for most of his time at Arsenal. Don't get me wrong, he's done a few bits. He's very good at free kicks. He's very good at basically dead ball situation. But apart from that, Pepe is not it for me. He's not good enough to play at Arsenal. We're signing for 72 million and potentially receiving a fee for 2 million. That's the only sad thing about this story. We're only going to receive 2 million, but considering that, I would literally cancel his contract. Considering if that was me in Arteta's situation and Eddie's position, I would cancel his contract. So considering 2 million is good money, right? We can't scoff at 2 million, considering I would have got rid of him for free, because no one wants to buy him. We sent him on loan. They didn't even want to keep him for another season. So if they don't want to keep him, why should we keep him? He's not good enough. If he's not good enough for them, why is he going to be good enough for the great Arsenal, the biggest club in England, soon the biggest club in the world? Why should we keep him? So for me, I would get rid of Pepe. Now on to the next news. Transfer guru Fabrizio Romano claimed on X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, Anwar El Ghazi available as a free agent after terminating his contract at PSV. One Premier League club approached him, same for the Saudi clubs. There are several possibilities, and El Ghazi will decide soon. He was at the Emirates Stadium with his camp yesterday. I hope it was for Man United. I hope he was there watching on the behalf of Man United, because we don't want El Ghazi. El Ghazi is a washed up player. For me, if PSV doesn't want him, why does he think he can come to Arsenal? Why? I don't understand. Like, we're not that team anymore that we used to be, clutching for players, clutching for these washed up players like Willian, like David Luiz, all these washed up Peter Cech. We're not that club anymore. If you check our squad is capable of potentially great young players in every situation, in every position. We haven't got any player, I don't believe, over 27, 26. I can't think of any. So we're not going to be bringing in this, well, apart from El Neni and Jorginho, and we know those players are stopgaps. And even as stopgaps, not talking about El Neni, Jorginho as a stopgap is very good, because he's very experienced and he's very intelligent. All these players testified of Jorginho's intelligence about on the game. So to have a player like Jorginho is benefits, because then he can basically teach the younger players and basically have that staying power in the team to guide these players. But for El Ghazi, we don't need him. We don't need any wing back. We don't need any fullback right now. So for me, this is a no. End of discussion. We don't want El Ghazi. Now on to the other news. Over the last couple of years, Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard has established himself as one of the world's best midfielders. The Gunners captain has gone from strength to strength as the right-sided number 8 in Mikel Arteta's setup, consistently firing in the back of the net. In fact, only 5 players have scored more non-penalties Premier League goals than Odegaard since the start of 2022-2023 campaign. These numbers read even more impressively when you consider that all 5 of these players are forwards, whilst the Norway international is very much a midfielder. The former Real Madrid playmaker has a whopping 16 non-penalty league goals in his past 12 months, with his most recent coming on Saturdays during in Sunday during his side 3-1 victory over Manchester United. For context, Man United creative maestro Bruno Fernandes has scored 6 non-penalty goals in the same period, 10 less than Odegaard, which makes Kevin De Bruyne's recent ranking of the two players even more puzzling. When asked to rank Fernandes, Odegaard and Tottenham James Maddison, the Manchester City star put the Portugal international first, with Odegaard second and Maddison third. I think he's a creative machine just in general, De Bruyne told Sky Sports when discussing Fernandes. I think Odegaard is very creative, but he's a little more controlled. Maddison is really creative, but I need to see more of him in a big team. So that can change. That's why I put him in number 3. When asked why he put United star above Arsenal skipper, he added, he's been doing it for a long time. Odegaard were amazing last year, but obviously he's younger, so it's different in there. So now, for me, Kevin De Bruyne is being petty. Hear me out. Odegaard has more. He said that Bruno Fernandes is more creative. He's creative, and so is Odegaard. That's his admission. We see Odegaard add 10 more goals than Bruno Fernandes. Kevin De Bruyne is not taking that into account. We see, he said that Fernandes has been doing it for longer. Yes, I will give him that. He's been doing it for longer. However, there's no point if you're doing it for longer and you're still at an average level. Odegaard basically is in his, one might say that he's in his beginning, or is foundation, a starting point in his career, because he's not at the age as Bruno Fernandes yet, which is in his prime. I believe Fernandes is in his prime right now, and he's bringing in these kind of numbers. Imagine where we would be in 2 years' time when he gets, or 3 years' time when he gets to Bruno Fernandes' age. He's already the captain for Arsenal at 24, I believe. He's 24 right now. He's already the captain for Arsenal, Odegaard. And he's growing more and more influential for the team. He's becoming that captain that we all can look at. When you just got the captain armband, we were all criticizing him, that he doesn't lead, but he's not that vocal. He can't be that leader that we need. But we see over the years, he's been improving. He's becoming more of a leader, and on and off the pitch. He's becoming that person that we can look to in difficult situations. Even though the match against Crystal Palace, I was criticizing him heavily because I believe as a captain he could have done more. But he's come a long way since last season, and I have to give him credit for that. Against Fulham, once again, I criticized him because I believe that he should have grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck and lead by example. However, he still came a long way when you compare it to last season. So if you're comparing it, comparing him to other captains, yes, it might be a way off. But when you compare him to his progression as an individual, he's come a long way, and I have to give him credit. So I believe De Bruyne has been salty. You see that Arsenal is coming for their crown. You saw that Arsenal is stepping up their game, they're improving, and Odegaard is basically the best. And you see that Odegaard is coming for his personal crown, being the best midfielder in the league. And I believe he's just being salty right now. That's my personal opinion, right? Because there's no way you can see the staying power of Odegaard. The numbers is racking up. And staying power, when I say staying power, I mean how young he is. The numbers is racking up. And then you still say you rather choose Fernandes. What is right now, as what he said, that Bruno Fernandes is more experienced. Not all the time experience matters, is what I'm saying, because you can be experienced, but you're not doing the job right now. And Bruno Fernandes is not doing the job right now. He's a bit part player right now for Man United. In terms of Man United, they're garbage anyways, and he's even one of the worst in the team when I see them play. So for an Arsenal, Declan Rice and Odegaard are the 2 best players each time we have a match, especially in the big matches. They're the two best players most of the time. Saka has not been performing this season. So Odegaard, from last season, Odegaard has been racking up numbers. The season before, he's been improving. He's been getting better. So this is where we have the last news of the day, where the 3 Brazilians. We've got the 3 Brazilians in the headline. We've got Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Magalhães, and Gabriel Jesus. 3 Gabbies, right? And for me, well deserved for Martinelli and Gabriel. Martinelli and Magalhães, well deserved. But if you can remember, a few seasons ago, Gabriel Martinelli went on international duty and he came back injured. That's not what we want to see. That's not what we want to see. I'm happy for them personally, for their personal accomplishment, for their personal achievement, but we know that the Arsenal comes first. The Arsenal always comes first. And I don't want it to be a thing like the last time where they went out. It's a bittersweet moment for me because I'm happy that all three of them got called up for international duty. However, it doesn't benefit Arsenal. So I want them, because sometimes when you go for international duty, it gives you confidence, it gives you more belief, you keep up with your fitness and things like that. So it's beneficial in some aspects to play for the national team, and I'm grateful. I want to see Gabriel Martinelli play a bit part as well, because we see Vinicius Junior they play the same position. So I'm not too concerned with Martinelli getting injured, because I believe he's not going to be playing much anyways. However, Magalhaes, I can see he's going to have a few matches under his belt in this international duty. Hopefully he doesn't come back with any injury, but the one I'm really concerned about is Gabriel J, because Gabriel J has just came back from injury. Performing well in the last match, coming off on the bench, performing well, and we need Gabriel J right now. I know that I've been insistent and starting Nketiah, but we need Gabriel J in the team because they play different. It's different style, it's different flavors, it's different combination, and we need them both, because when we don't have one, it's going to be evident that that style of play is going to be basically missing from the team. But when we can interchange between the between the two players that plays differently, our systems can be changed frequently, and that in turn can bring confusion to the opposition and also bring more clarity to our play, because most players in our team, they're used to the ball game of Gabriel J, the tiki-taki, and Gabriel J, I believe when he's linked up with Nketiah and when he links up with Saka, it's more beneficial for the team. Nketiah does a good job, don't get me wrong, but his style of play, Gabriel J's style of play is better suited to Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka. So I'm happy for them personally, but I am praying, and we all should be doing the same, that they return safely from international duty, and not just all these three Brazilian, but each and every one of our players that goes out international duty. Hopefully they comes back unscathed. So that's it for the news roundup of the day. That's the latest news of the day. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Leave in the comment box below. Leave your thoughts on the news on these news today. Catch you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.